Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. I left my camera at home, so I did not get to record in the gym like I wanted to. I could have used my phone, and I actually started to, but the problem is when I record with my phone, my music isn't playing. I like to have my music blaring, especially when I'm going to do a hard set. So it was legs today, and the plan was to go in and start with leg curls. Somebody was using that, so I had to start with quads because I didn't really want to do anything else for my hamstrings. So I went to do squats, I warmed up, and I was going to record a set. I'm glad I didn't, because I started my working set at 185, and after the third rep, it just felt off. Like I felt a little bit of pain in my right quad, so I was like, okay, let's just rack the weight. And by the time I had done that and spent all that time warming up and everything, the leg curls were ready to be used. So I ended up doing 3 really hard sets there, and I did 3 really hard sets on leg extensions, heavier than I ever have. Felt really good. Then I did some calf work, some abs, and then I did my 30 minutes of cardio. So overall, it was a really solid leg workout. It did not go to plan, but I still got a really good quad pump. And as you can see from how the video started with the pose down, I wanted to do something a little bit different with this one. And another disadvantage with me recording with my phone is I can't put questions on here to answer, so I just have to go with what I'm saying. So overall, diet yesterday was good. I had 6 eggs for breakfast. I had chicken and rice for lunch and dinner. I did end up having 1 Klondike bar at the end of the day, which was not in the plan, but it's still in a slight calorie deficit even eating that. But I'm wanting to just get this body fat off by the end of the year. I want to be completely and totally shredded. I've been trying to do it for a while, and I think I'm finally getting into the groove. So I think we're heading in that direction. But overall, I felt good about the cardio. Usually I walk on an incline. I think it's on like number 6, and I'll do 2.5 miles per hour for 10 to 20 minutes. Then I'll finish with 3 miles per hour, but I did the whole thing on 3, so that felt pretty good. And you know, that does feel pretty good after working out legs and still being able to do that. But I'm sure if I did squats at the end, like usually is my plan, that I may not have been able to walk that like that. But and that just goes to show you the importance of why I do work out certain muscle groups in a certain way. I was not able to squat heavy because I didn't work out my hamstrings and my quads really hard before I went to squats. So, you know, it's different for everybody. Some people have better success just doing their heavy sets first. But in my experience with legs, putting squats at the end has been the most beneficial for me. So I don't really foresee that changing at all in the future. And yeah, that's what we're going to stick to. But let's see if I got anything else to talk about. Been thinking about quitting my job, and this is completely off subject. But I've been thinking about quitting my job and doing something less physical so I can be more well rested going into the gym. I think I'll be able to push myself harder. I think I'll be able to recover better, and I think overall it will finally propel me to where I want to be as far as bodybuilding goes. But there's a certain amount of risk with that. But in life, sometimes you have to take that risk if you really, really want to get somewhere. But it's something I've been considering for a while. And, you know, I just might take that leap. I think sometimes if you really want to get something out of life, you got to put yourself in the corner or burn the boats, so to speak. And when you have the decision, when you have a choice between surviving and dying, you're going to survive every time. So I think putting yourself in a compromised position and the only way out is working your ass off, I think that's going to take you a really long way. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm getting myself hyped up just talking about it like that. But tomorrow will be... I'm not sure if my shoulder is ready for a push day. So tomorrow will either just be, well, you know what? What I did this week was arms, back, legs. So I might be able to work out my arms tomorrow. We'll just have to see tomorrow. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's going to be. Don't let that dreamer die. Keep the grind alive. Never give up on yourself. And don't let those hard days win. I'll see you guys next time.